Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different tabletop Kickstarter board game every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today I'm excited because I got a Fiverr order because the company said, hey, I want you to check out our Kickstarter, so that's why we're here today. And we're going to be checking out a game called Caveman Rumble. Now, I normally like to see how popular games are on Kickstarter because there's a way you can sort Kickstarter games, and I like to do it via popularity. And I lost track around 150 because currently there are 311 separate tabletop games. Not video games, just tabletop games like RPGs, board games, that sort of ilk. It is insanely competitive right now. I think they're around the 180-ish mark because this is around the 150. So we're checking out that most popular game on Kickstarter, Caveman Rumble. I typically like to look at the main image. So yeah, let's get to there. So what do I see? I got the player link, the time count, the age. Awesome. Age of 7+. That's my jam. I used to be an early childhood education teacher, so I love kids games. And I love the fact we're spotlighting that. That is one thing I will say, though, is kids games are a lot harder to sell on Kickstarter. Like, if you consistently look at the most popular projects on Kickstarter, most of them aren't, like, young children's games, unfortunately. Hopefully that will change one day in the future. We have projects that do burst out, but for the most part, it's hard to sell that sort of game on Kickstarter, I do believe. But this is for ages 10 to 15 minutes, ages 7+, 2 to 6 players. Match colors, steal eggs, and dinos. Unleash your inner caveman. Caveman Rumble plays a caveman. Caveman Rumble, matching colors to hunt for eggs and dinosaurs while stealing. So, looks like a pretty straightforward children's game. I like we're spotlighting on the art here. I typically am not the biggest fan of the funded 24 hours thing, because I feel like the bar lets people know that, but I get it. It does, it stands out when I see that. Like, it's like, oh, this might... Because we will. Look, so this project's not done. This project's not done. That project's not done. That project's not done. So I might be coming around to some sort of banner like this saying, hey, we just funded. We're funded. Letting people know that. So I think that's a solid idea. But at the same time, let's go through the project and see if there's something else that might be better to spotlight there. There's no... Oh, there is... so as always, when you go to the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
Caveman Rumble.
Wow.
Oh, give me that.
This is so fast. I don't know what's going on. This was not what I was expecting. Holy guacamole. Let's go. Okay, we're getting into it. Let's focus on this video. I'm trying to figure out what's going on gameplay-wise. So there's some shapes, some cards, eggs.
Oh,
Let's go.
Yeah.
I love the sound effects.
Let's go.
What in the world is this?
Oh, you're trapped.
I don't understand at all what's going on gameplay-wise, but I'm just loving the story that's coming out in this artwork. Like, this looks like it's straight out of a children's cartoon. Like, look at this artwork. This is spectacular. Holy guacamole. This is animation. Like, if this were like a... that's really good. Take that, I guess. Betray your friend. I saw that. The words are going too fast. I don't like this video. I love this video, but not for... I don't know. This is a hard one. Customizable games to betray your friends. Those are so hard to read because they're just so fast. They just need maybe like an extra half second there, I think. Event cards that change the course of the game. Like, really have to focus. T-Rex. Get it?
Let's do it. Bring it.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a Kickstarter video like that before. Have you? Let me know in the comments below if you've seen a Kickstarter video similar to that, because I would love to go check out that Kickstarter, because that was out there. I think if that gets in front of kids, they're going to want this. Like, I think if my son saw this, they would absolutely go crazy for this, but I don't know if that's the Kickstarter. That's such an interesting video. It makes me more interested in the game. So, Caveman Rumble. We're a card game company for people who like card games, cute caveman, and eating dinosaur eggs for breakfast. CavemanRumble.com. Let's check out the website. It is make an offer. So until you get the website locked up and picked up, I would get rid of that link because it doesn't look great. It's not the end of the world, but here's the bottom line. There's 311 11 other projects out there, and a lot of people have been burned by a lot of games. So little mistakes like that make people a little wary sometimes. 8 stretch goals unlocked, and unfortunately, that's just you having to atone for the sins of all the Kickstarters of the past who have not shipped or done this or that, the other thing, and they sort of like, oh, these red flags we should have seen. 8 stretch goals unlocked, 11 new cards added to your game. That's awesome. Fantastic. What are we at? $10,000 for 79 backers. Wow, how expensive is this game? That's a $100 game. That's a $130 or $40 game. That does not, that math doesn't check out. Caveman Rumble. Let's check this out. This is weird. 10 minutes. At this age, you are a caveman on the hunt for delicious eggs and dinos by matching colors while stealing, destroying, and betraying your fellow caveman. All right. I'd like to know the exact size of this box. Like, how small is this box? What shape is this box? Hopefully see that at some point. But it looks like a cute game. Like, once again, if I showed this to my 7, my 10-year-old, I think they'd love it. Fly over, stop and snatch. 2 or 3 players. Okay, so great. We're seeing some play testing here. Love this. That's good stuff right there. The game's real. It exists. It's out in the wild. It's been played at conventions. It's been play tested. Okay. Love the art. A quick-paced, competitive, and strategy colored game. Yeah. Okay. Spotlighting the Dice Tower. That's a big one. I feel like that's a great one. Love the art. A quick-paced, competitive, and strategy color game. Here's the bottom line. What I think about it. But who are most of the people on Kickstarter? These are the people spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on board games. On a weekly and monthly basis in many instances. Right? So, if there is a chance to get this cool-looking children's game at a cheap enough price, do they even think twice about it? No, it makes them feel better. Like, oh yeah, I spent $400 on Kickstarter, but you know, two of those games are for my kids, and that's great. That's great because the more you get, the more play. Just play games with your kids. It's amazing time. Kids, friends, and families will find it fun. Really good-looking art. Fun as the illustrations, and the game itself is even better. Caveman Rumble is a must-have for everyone. Reminds me of Exploding Kittens and Munchkin. Here we go. Thank you. I love that quote. Reminds me of Exploding Kittens and Munchkins, but it has its own twist. So if those are games that are in my lane, which I used to be, I got a whole bag right here. No exaggeration. I'll bust it out. I got a whole bag down here of nothing but Munchkin. It is a massive bag. It's actually a Munchkin bag filled with nothing but Munchkin boxes. That used to be my lane. So I think spotlighting 2 of the games that you are in that lane of, that's great. I was able to play this game at FlingCon. We had a lot of fun, and the game played quick and smoothly. Lots to think about, but easy to learn. I can't wait to back this on Kickstarter. Okay? This game is a perfect game for game nights. The theme, the cute cavemen on the hunt for eggs and dinos. I'd love to know the price already. I think we're beating around the bush. Oh, it's $20. Okay, well, I cheated there. I like to see it where they show. Oh, so that actually does give me a good concept of how big the box is. Nice. And I wonder if that's a magnetic class box. All right, what do we got here?
Underneath a caveman, and that way it'll gain an extra gem.
Okay. That's great. As a dad, seeing this being play tested with kids too, great. Love it. And I do a segment with my kids. Power Family Learns. I played over 100 games with my kids. So I love it. How to play. At the start of your turn, you will draw 2 cards. Then you're matching colors. Okay. And there's also some words on cards. Looks cool. This is going to be a really long Kickstarter page, I have a feeling. I feel like for a game like this, we just be boom, boom, in, out. You open that wallet. I should already have the price spotlighted in my face. Because here's the bottom line. If you're on iOS or if you're on mobile, which is a lot of people who back Kickstarters, this is its own separate page that they have to click on, potentially. So right now, I'm still like, if I'm just browsing, I'm like, oh, I want to see the price, But this is great. We got a playthrough, preview, how to play, beautiful. Let me see how to play.
Welcome to
Awesome. 5-minute how to play, in and out. Fantastic. That's what I want to see. Caveman Rumble, gameplay, exclusive Kickstarter cards, 2-player. Wow. Great. So we got all the videos we potentially want. I'd honestly have some of that a little bit higher, especially that how to play video. I think especially for a children's game, because that's the biggest barrier sometimes. You're tired, you work all the time, and then you do have that free time with your kids. You're so dang tired, and you want a how to play video because it just makes things so much easier. A good how to play video is like you don't have to get the rules. You just browse on your phone and enjoy your coffee. All right, so $20, reasonable price. I would have that honestly on the marquee. Yeah, I would, great, just funded in 24 hours, cool, but I think $20 is going to move more units. I've actually done polling before. I should do it. This was a couple years ago when I did this. And the price that most people just don't even think about spending money on Kickstarter is $25 or below. Like, once it gets above $25, people really start to put more thought and effort into like, ooh, where am I really spending this money? When it's under 25, I think it's just because you spend so much expensive projects. It's like, $25 flyer for my kids. So I think they got through. I think the $20, I would totally spotlight that on the higher. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. I think $20 would really pop up there. All right, we got the holographic reward. Ooh, what's this? Fancy. So it gets holographic cards, almost like a trading card-esque thing, and it comes with the. Is that it? So it's 15 extra bucks, and I get. What else am I getting here? 1 Caveman Rumbles, so I get all this. So it's extra cards. How many extra cards is it? Holographic King Caveman card. Oh, all the stretch goals. Oh, so this wasn't coming to include with the stretch goals? Oh, man. That kind of sucks, especially considering you're hitting stretch goals. Eek. So they're really pushing for that $35 pledge level there. And we got the 50. Wow, that's actually hot diggity dog. That's pretty good. Like 50 bucks for a shirt and a game? Like for your kids? Like with this artwork? Because they're clearly going for the artwork. Like that's the big thing that they are trying to sell here. And I think they're winning. I think that's why they bought this Kickstarter critique was to have me look at their artwork. This is popping. And because what I love, this pledge level, I would totally have this higher. I would have this higher. I wouldn't beat around the bush with it. Maybe show a couple of those videos where there was like a kid and like, hey, I have a kid, boom, play the game. Cool. 75, what's this one? So you get a shirt. 1 shirt. Awesome. 2 games. 150. Ooh, okay. You're helping them with the game. And then we have add-ons, tier 6. Tier 6 set add-ons, retail store. Wowzers. Okay. I would totally have that higher. I think you just get to that how to play video. The quote from the Dice Tower too. Like those quotes, I think especially with the audience that you're trying to go for, which is the parents that are buying the $300 Kickstarters. And it's like, I know the Dice Tower. I know these people. Click on Manage Your Pledge. I'd lead with that. I might even have that on the marquee too. Well, I don't know if they gave you an award. Either way, I do think it was good. Makes you look credible. All right, so this is the stretch goals. I also have this higher too. I always say this, when you first launch Kickstarter, what's your goal? It's to hit your funding goal. But once you hit your funding goal, what's your goal? It's to hit stretch goals. So I would spotlight stretch goals, especially because you have like a really popping stretch goal area. But this is really dragging. Like this feels like a really long page for what the game is, because you're 20 bucks in and out. Like this should be like the candy bar at the cash register kind of thing. Stretch goals. So, and I'm not saying the Kickstarter page can't be long. It was just I would get to that vital, crucial information, which is opening up that wallet, how much it's going to cost. 20 bucks. That's not a bad price at all. Let the egg hunt begin. Complete each task. Go rock the rewards. So we have stretch goal. We have unlocks that we could do. Every stretch goal unlock will add something awesome to the game. What? Share our Kickstarter on Facebook. Join our Instagram. So this one's not clickable right now. I think so this one is clickable though. Yeah, I totally make them all clickable. But that's great. Share them on the Facebook. Okay, draw some cavemen, post them here. Once again, make it clickable. Especially if you have like a pointing thing. This one's, maybe it's just not loading. I do feel like the shipping is really far down right now. Let's get backers, reach 100 backers on Kickstarter, unlock task to crack the dino egg and get the reward. More coming soon. What's this? We just got so much stuff. Where is it? Did I see this already? I don't even know. There's so much stuff here, and this is another one.
Wanted to become the rightful King Caveman of this
Is this just straight theme? Like, what is this project? This really feels to me like an intellectual property Kickstarter that'll do some time for games. Like, there's a Doctor Who game or something. This feels like this is the Caveman Rumble game for the already existing Caveman Rumble. Is this like some YouTube series I don't even know about? That artwork's so well done. The team, people, art stuff. So this is all great stuff, and I have the shipping higher because that's the only thing I don't need. So 25 bucks in and out the door. That's a great price. I would have that. I would honestly potentially have that on the marquee. $25 anywhere in the United States of America. Boom, with shipping somewhere up high because I think the video was so well done, and I think. Because once again, this has been such a long page, but that video was just knocked your pants off. Like, what the hell's going on here? And the inner kid in you is like, wow, there's people good, people fart face. I feel like they crushed it. Risk of challenges, so 25 bucks shipping. Let's check what we got. So we got 14 people at that pledge level. We have the $20. Yeah, this feels more like an add-on. This definitely, because this is just going to clutter this area over here. And I don't imagine most people are just specifically going to want a shirt, right? So the holographic reward, that's the one they were pushing for. They got 26. So it is higher. We got 7 at the shirt. 11 at the, what is it? Collector's items. That's the cards. Okay. 14 at the you design something out of, okay, 20. Okay. That's a reasonable price, I will say. Like, because here's the bottom line too. That's like, hey, you can help put this in the game, and it's $150. It's like a Christmas present, you know. Like, you also get the shirt, you get everything. Hey, your design's in the game or whatever. That's cool. I just think we need to get to all that way faster. I think we need to get to that price super quick, get to the shipping potentially super quick after you've convinced. Because I don't like for $25, you don't have to do that much convincing. I don't feel like most of the time, right? Like, the game looks fun. Show me a gameplay video. There's tons of them. I feel safe. This game isn't just going to not be a game. So let's check out the updates, comments. We made it to 10K. You guys are awesome. So we had no comments, no comments, no comments, 2 comments. Wow, no comments. When did this launch? This launched September 5th. Okay, so it's been up for 8 days. Got it. Let's see what the most engaging one was. You guys have unlocked 3 stretch goals in less than 48 hours. I so love this game. Thank you for always supporting and being present. You're awesome. Make sure. So one person's super excited for the game. Okay. So, wait. Aren't we at like, so that, those numbers seem a little fuzzy. Might be off. Might be me. Might be the big pledge levels. Could also be an angel investor, that sort of thing. Comments. I just backed and I could be more excited about it. I love the game and I love how much that 3 stretch goals days. Okay. So Caveman Rumble, what are my final thoughts on that one? I love checking out Kickstarter kids games because it's just so different from your typical, you know, minis upon minis. But I feel like this one could have got to the point a little bit faster with its presentation. I'm glad to see it happening. It looks like a cool game. I would love to check this one out in the future. I might consider it for my kids. That is Caveman Rumble, final grade. I like the main image. I'd say B? B+. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Caveman Rumble in the comments below. Any other thing that I add to it? Yeah, I think I just get to that shipping. Like $25 in and out the door. That's such a good price. And that video is so well made. Like look at this animation. I'm in. B+. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade. As always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.